What's up, guys? This is Nobleman Nick here again. We got Silly Scaper on the phone here. Uh, we got another bio for you. We got the Vorid Glide Strikers. So I know some people are excited about the Vorid.
In fact, we're seeing this right after Tuck Harrington. Kind of makes sense because they really match with him pretty well.
Yeah, and so far they're going to be the only other Valeric figure so far, which is supposed to be some kind of good general, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
But, anyway, yeah. So, oh, here's the picture I was going to show. The four figures. So you got like a fox, an otter, some kind of squirrel, and a beaver-looking guy.
Yep, and they're all on flying contraptions, kind of like Tuck Harrington, except Tuck Harrington's a little different, but...
And even though they're different animals, they're all Vorid, so it's not like a varied species.
Yeah, I think, my opinion, I think the idea is like all these sentient animals, they just consider themselves the same because they're all sentient. I think that's why they call themselves that.
Well, the bears are Earth sign, but...
Well, I guess, well, but they're on the same planet, aren't they, though?
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah.
But anyway,
Maybe
so
it's a
here's
group
the
thing.
bio. It says, Victory on Wings. Glide Strikers swoop in to save the day. Headline from the West Dam Tribune. So, that was a headline in their newspaper. When the Vords first took to the skies, it changed Noxdorma warfare forever. At the forefront of the technological revolution were the elite Glide Strikers, deploying from behind enemy lines from the first prototype battle blimps. We'll see a battle blimp later.
Mm-hmm.
These intrepid soldiers secured 3 cycles of dominance for the Synodont hegemony. I don't know how to pronounce that, but they keep talking about it, so it's apparently important. Though Vorid technology has moved on to even more advanced contraptions, the Glide Strikers still favor their modified versions of the original wingsuits, maneuvering in them like it's a second skin. Those who have had the privilege to fight beside them call their aerial acrobatics nothing short of extraordinary. Those who fight against them are rarely alive long enough to call them anything at all.
Ooh.
So, I think for their points, which here's the cards and the figures themselves, if you guys want to zoom in on those or just see a little bit. I think for their points, they're probably worth it. They're a lot less than the Airborne Elite, but they're gliding in power.
Mm-hmm.
You only get to do it one at a time.
But it's like you get it when you do it, though. It's not like roll for a chance.
Yeah, but it's one at a time, and let me read it real quick.
Yeah.
So, glider landing. Vorid Glide Strikers do not start on the battlefield. Before revealing an order marker on this army card, you may place one Glide Striker from this card that has not been destroyed onto an empty space. You cannot place that figure adjacent to other figures. The placed figure cannot move normally this turn. So I guess you could do like 3 in one round.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a little better than I remember, at least. So...
Yeah, but
and the thing is, you get to take a turn with them, and there's no way they can get killed before they get their turn taken.
Mm-hmm.
So for the points, there's 4 guys, so each one's probably like 15 points, basically. You can land and get one shot of 3 down on somebody, and then if they don't die, you can continue to do that. And if you shoot somebody worth 15 points and you kill them, that's already their point worth.
There you go.
So, pretty good. Their other power's evasive 1, so they get 3 defense instead of 2, just like the other guy, Tuck Harrigan. And then they get 2 attack. Most of the time it's going to be 3 from above at 6 range. And 4 move only, which they don't have fly. They just have gliders. But they start by gliding anywhere they want. So you don't really need good move, honestly.
I almost get this feeling like they're almost like an ambush kind of unit. Where like they come in, put in the right spot, height, and they kind of can shoot down on the enemy.
That's pretty much same with the Airborne. But their Vorid unique squad, Scout and Precise. So we've seen some of those. So yeah, I think they probably are best in the beginning or the end of the game. Beginning, because then you can shoot down on certain figures coming up, and because then there's less people coming after them and they can go wherever they want and maybe pick off somebody, especially figures. The biggest thing I think for these guys in Tuck Harrigan is if some people have the Krav, they like to shoot and run away all the time. You're not going to be able to really run away from these guys. Granted, they can't land next to someone and then they can't run right after they land, but you don't really get the chance to just run away anywhere you want. They can land real close to you.
Mm-hmm.
And especially maybe in like round 3, then you might get to go first the next round, like an initiative switch.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be better at tracking down range guys like that, I feel. So, alright. Any thoughts?
Other than, yeah, I mean, just...
You can look at yourself, since you're talking.
I mean, other than just getting good height, I mean, custom maps, I mean, it's probably going to be more useful. I mean, on tournament maps, maybe not as much, but there are some spots that will have good height, but, you know, especially custom maps, I think, really will be more, like, hard to reach, put in the right spot, but I think they'll get some good use in tournaments. Just depends.
Yeah, so they can get fit in any team, being 65 points, just like Tuck Harrigan. And not just for points, just the fact that they should be able to earn their points pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
They can't be attacked before they come down and get their attack, so in that way, they'll probably get used a lot, especially as a filler, so I think we'll be seeing them a lot. With that, let's move on to the next one.
Bye-bye.